Hey everyone, Victoria Quine here today. So we are going to be discussing trailer loading problems with my girl Arabella. As many of you know, Arabella is my rescue mare. She has had a past of trauma and just a lot of trust issues. So one of her big things is she hates trailers. She wants to quickly back out of them and does not want to get close to them. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the method I use to help her get over that a little bit more. Yeah, so here we go. Alright, so this was a couple minutes after starting when we began practicing our trailer loading. She was approaching the trailer about a 10-foot distance before she would stop and kind of plant her feet. So what I do is every time a horse decides they don't want to go any further, I say that that's totally okay. We're going to go ahead and yield her hindquarters around. We're going to ask her to back up. We're going to lunge a couple steps. Just get her thinking about something else. I'm then going to reapproach the trailer. She can rest, take a little breather, and then I'm going to, before she can even decide that she doesn't want to do it, I'm going to decide that, hey, let's go back and do some more work. This is too easy over here. So I lead her away before she even indicates that she wants to leave. I trot away from the trailer, and here we're back at it. And this time she got all the way in, but then immediately wants to come back out. So no issue, I made no big deal about it. I lead her away. We're going to do a little bit more work outside here and come right to it in a few minutes. So now reapproaching the trailer and seeing how she does. She pauses here. I let her smell the trailer. I want to make sure that I'm never dragging my horses to a trailer. You can see that there is slack in my lead rope, and I'm not yanking on her or pulling her, because there's no way I can muscle her into the truck. So this one wasn't going to go in. I could tell that without a little extra pressure. So I decided to go back. We're going to do some hip yields and a little bit of lunging here and just kind of get her moving her feet. Again, I'm not trying to get her to sweat or punish her for not getting in the trailer. More or less, I'm trying to just make it her idea that when she comes out of the trailer, she gets to do work, and when she chooses to stand by the trailer, she gets to rest and take a break. So this time she gets almost all the way in, our front legs are in, so I let her rest like this for a bit here. And then I go ahead and back her out before she can think of it as her idea. So she kind of tries to dodge around the corner, and I just bring her back. We're going to do a little more work here. More or less, I'm just trying to utilize her brain. That's the best way to tire them out and get them thinking that your idea is really their idea, and their idea is your idea. So it works out really well as long as you just stay really patient and really calm with your animal and do not punish them, because trailers can be such a scary, daunting thing. I think if I was a horse, I would not want to go in a trailer either. So here, this time she walks right in like a pro, and I was pretty happy with that. I wanted to just show you some front inside the trailer so you can see what we're doing. Again, I'm not holding her there. There's no tension in the lead rope. I'm just kind of letting her stand there. I kind of grab a little bit of hay from the hay bag so that she can munch on something and give her a little bit of a reward. She does look a little bit concerned at times. You can see that she kind of glances back. So I go ahead and take that opportunity as soon as she looks over her shoulder to back her. And on we go. So as soon as she thinks, oh, I don't think I want to be here anymore, I say, great idea, let's go back outside and do a little bit of extra work. Alright, so I also wanted to share with you guys one of the exceptions where we did not do as well, and this was mostly my error for not catching her stress quick enough. And she turned and turned away from me, as you can see right here, and kind of drug me back out of the trailer. So again, make sure you're really watching their stress levels. So I'm just going to go ahead and straight move her body around and go back to work. But again, that was a trainer error. I should have been a little more cognizant of the stress she was feeling before she decided to turn away from me and kind of lunge out of the trailer. So here, after that, she decides that the trailer is a little bit scary again. She did bump herself on the hind end when she moves quickly out. So we just go back to work. Remember to stay super calm and not to act angry or upset that she did that, because it's just gonna perpetuate the issue when she's already had trauma loading. This time I noticed that I invite her into the trailer, that she pauses. I give a little bit of pressure, so I take a step back to see if she'll join me. She decides to back up, so I say, yeah, backing up's a great idea. So we go to back up, and then I ask her to... This time she decides, yeah, going into the trailer is a much better option. So I always try to get 3 good repetitions of something I'm trying to train before I move on. So I had loaded her additional 3 times, but I did not include that in this video because I didn't think you wanted to watch me load her and unload her 3 more times. But then I went to going to tie her and getting her used to that pressure of staying tied in the trailer. So when I go to do this first, I was struggling to find a place to tie this. I like to just stay in the trailer and take a few steps away from my horse so they can get the pressure of they're staying there even though I'm moving away, so they don't try to run in and follow me. But I also have the ability to rescue them if they decide to freak a little bit. So afterwards, I was able to get the divider closed. She was doing really well with that and pretty relaxed. I left the window open so she could just get some fresh air. I thought this was a great place to end for the night, so I unloaded her, gave her a good pat, and called it a day on trailer loading on that one. Hey everyone, thanks again for watching and supporting my channel. As you know, a little bit on Arabella's backstory. She is a rescue mare. She's had several different homes, was abandoned and abused, and so we're working through a lot of trust issues as well as some trailer trauma. So we recently just relocated from Nebraska to Ohio, and unfortunately we did not have the best loading experience on our way up here, but we had to make do with what we could. And so up until this video, I was having someone just pressure her into the trailer. So this was the first time getting her to load by myself, just with her. So hopefully these tips will be useful to you. If you want to see more training and more Arabella, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment, and we'll see you again next week.